at the first. Lexi has not won in 3 years. Her lone major came 8 years ago. That put some pressure. Was making some early bogeys. And then Lexi here with her second at the par 4 third. After parring the second, and Chun picking up a bogey there. Lexi bringing it back and using these slopes at Congressional to her advantage. Another birdie there. 2 birdies in the first.
The 17th for Nelly Korda, who has fallen out of contention here this weekend. But hold on a minute. Nelly Korda showing why she's the top American in the world. Back-to-back birdies for Nelly, and gets her back to 4 over par for the championship.
It is a good 2-club wind, and this group has been told officially that they are being timed. They are on the clock.
Kay, I don't quite understand why they're on the clock. The group ahead has barely to their tee shots.
Only player to shoot under par on the front 9 today, Lexi Thompson.
That's a 9-iron up and away.
And it was bang on line, but there's a ridge there, and it's going to come back towards the front of the green, so it's going to add some difficulty to her birdie putt. Technology presented by Rolex. And Minji Chun.
And going with an 8-iron, gripping it down, trying to lower that trajectory a little bit.
That's the best of the 3
for birdie. Trying to become a part of a very select group under par in this championship. And she does get to 1 under for the day.
Go to 11.
And Kupcho comes to this par 5 11th at 1 under. She was definitely in the conversation the first couple of days and through much of yesterday. Gets 1 back there, gets within 4.
So important. Lexi has had three putts this week, and would like to have had more speed on that one. Good deal. And never got that one high enough.
It's for par. And it doesn't drop. Edging.
Committed to her routine and the way she's putting.
Nice stroke there.
That was good. That's what Lexi's going to need on this back nine.
As the easiest hole today here on the blue course.
And Lexi has plenty of firepower to get there in 2. Doesn't look at that, but for a split second, beauty.
And just bite straight into it.
I think still smoky. The power is good.
Oh yeah.
Get up to the. See, she's had a little bit of everything so far at this par 5.
Yeah, you know, I watched her on the range a little bit this morning, Dan. She just looked uncomfortable with her golf swing. She was working hard with her coach, Juan Park, just uncomfortable.
Closer to the lead, Morgan.
Yeah, we've seen her so far this week just miss quite a few short putts. We know it's improved since she switched to left-hand low.
Yeah.
About a month and a half ago.
Take that.
Struck that pretty well, pushed it a little towards the right bunker.
Little pitch shot from there for Lexi.
Yeah, that'll.
They're back at 11 for Hee-Jin Choi.
3 paces ahead, Alexi, 214 to the front. This going on a similar line. Maybe a little further right.
Yeah, that'll be even a little bit more short-sighted.
33 years old, second shot, 18. Been a bear of a hole this week.
Yeah, it's playing a little bit easier than it has all week. I think because it's so much more downwind today, Dan. So players able to hit shorter shots in. And wow. One for the highlight reel right there.
5 with a 2. That's a pretty good finish there. Birdie at 16 as well before the eagle.
Definitely hurting more. 120 yards, playing more like 130, 35. And a much better reserve.
Well past the hole. It's just a tough shot to generate spin off that really tight lie, but Lexi able to have a little bit more club head. You get into trouble the longer you stand over the ball, the more poor thoughts come into your mind. Oh, what a beautiful stroke that was, too. Unlucky. Nice roll.
Heel punch, you can be plenty firm and aggressive with this.
Chen out in plus 440, but the first birdie comes here at the 11th. That thing was rammed in the back of the hole.
That Agent Choi just had.
Birdie by Thompson, who responds to Chun's birdie with one of her own, third of the day.
Yeah, the fairway slopes away down on the right side, so just trying to keep something a little short of that. She lost this right, okay?
Yeah, and there's a bunker over there to the right that does come in play.
You can't always tell with the Lexi lean.
Long, been very proficient with it. Did miss one on the last hole on the left rough. That's been her miss today, but striping it right there.
She looked unbeatable in the
Edge of it. 153 to cover the bunker.
There's a little bit of a downslope there just over the bunker. Ideally would like to land this about flag high.
Oh boy, that came up short, bounding down into the bunker. Stable over the putt.
Yeah, that was another good roll. Good looking stroke, just played a little bit too much break. Mistake on this hole was made on the second shot, missing it a club short in that front bunker.
So with that bogey, the lead now just one for Lexi.
Let's go to 12.
And this is Chun's second from 146.
Yeah, she looks like she's aiming way right.
Good opportunity for her with Lexi in the bunker, but this one bounds out well to the right.
I think that was a smart play. She didn't think she could stop it going at the flag. She looked like she hit that a little bit on the bottom of the putter face. Looked like the putter lifted a little bit as she went through impact there. Didn't stay quite as low to the ground as we're used to seeing.
So even with a bogey, 4. Down it goes into the fairway, hopefully, and then it is a big rise up to the green. Blind shot coming up for her second, and she's in great shape off the tee there. Angie Lee.
Any issue on her backswing, but a little bit of a downhill lie. Tough to judge the spin or get any spin, but wow. Looks like bounces just through enough of the rough.
This is a par putt for Se-Young Kim. She came up on the front of the green with her second shot, left herself a long birdie putt all the way up the green. So
Off this tee. But it's up there, and she just ripped that one. Wow, what a good drive.
just avoid the divots, and it does. So now Inji Chun.
And she's giving up a good 30 yards. This going down the left-hand side should be okay.
Yeah, it's fine. The start of that ball flight cave was a bit worrying. There's a penalty area down the left. There's also out of bounds.
Nelly Korda, Jessica Korda.
Yeah, Jessica, we talk about Nelly taking some time off. Jessica took a little bit of time off as well. Hasn't looked rusty.
You guys have talked about this hole way in the back. 41 paces on.
See if it gets back there. It does. There's a little backstop right there. It'll come back. Yeah, that is really good. That's one of the best we've seen all day. I'm not sure you could get much better. What a
For Inji, that's 160 yards. She's going with a 5-iron.
Yeah, needs a hop forward. It doesn't get it. So that's going to leave her a putt that.
Extremely slow up that slope, then it flattens out a little.
Seen a lot of players leave it short from down here.
Not this one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it is a little short.
I tell you what, that was a really good effort, but it was close to going in. That would have been a bonus. It's going to be a 4 for Inji. Came here at the beginning of last month to check out the golf course and went into the pro shop a long way. And it's just a bit tentative from Lexi.
Yeah.
Lee, 3 back.
Yeah, they moved this tee up for the first time this week, making this hole reachable in 2, especially for Minji, who's one of the longer hitters out here. Doesn't seem like she likes it, but I think it'll be just fine. Be able to chase something up there. Whole location today on the very front of the
of a downslope, which could help her get the ball running give yourself some sort of an eagle chip or an eagle putt. This is a gorgeous looking shot right now.
Looked like great contact, and what a shot by Minjee Lee. Takes a little look at the hole as it goes by. She'll have that for eagle.
Wow, that reminds me of the shot she hit on the.
And ties her for the lead up top. If this goes in for Minjee Lee, that will be well short, but the 2-putt birdie it'll be. And you look at Thompson and you compare her to Minjee Lee. Lexi, as we've been talking about, is looking for this 15th. Almost a half stroke over par. Has a lot to do with that elevated green after you find the fairway, if you find it. Down below. And it just got
280-yard drive. Rip that one with the 3-wood.
Very authoritative off the tee today for the most part. You're done. Dresser technology presented by Rolex.
That's a smooth 8-iron.
Landed too far.
Just on repeat, everybody flying the.
Sounded good. How will it react?
I mean, that basically is like she's just hit the green.
See how far down the left she goes, just skirting that left bunker. Straight down the breeze today, so maybe, yeah, soft bounce is going to be fine. Needs to avoid the divots though. Oh, I think Minjee's going to play into the heart of the green, digging it out of that divot. Now will it stop? Yeah, that's fine. It's going to be an uphill birdie.
This was her birdie attempt at the 18th, not playing quite as tough as it's been. And the first birdie comes at the last for Lydia Ko, 17-time winner on the LPGA Tour, says, finally, I got a birdie at a Congressional. Breaks 80 in the process.
She is really good at those little flop shots.
Same expectations of trying to make it. Go.
How about that? How about that?
What a stroke. What a bounce back. Didn't look like it was maybe going to get there for a bit, but.
Maybe this is going to be the day for Lexi's second major breakthrough. Wow.
Able to get it to fall in on the left side. She's still backed up out of that one a little bit.
Only the fifth birdie of the day at 15 today. Could not have come at a better time for Lexi Thompson.
Very gutsy right there.
Big par save for Chung, but Lexi Thompson's birdie brings her to
Up over that hill and then moving to her right. It's got some little bit of speed on it.
herself.
Minjee for par. Oh, wow. The twists and turns of this championship. You just don't know what's coming next.
It has been all over the place in the last, even in the last.
Yep, that's going down the right center.
She has hit some good drives today. One of the LPGA leaders in par 5 scoring, Thompson has always been, but only 3 under on the.
Kind of cut across that one high right drive.
That was a little bit of the miss that I saw her hitting on the range today. Just
Now Chung with a second.
Yeah, the second shot has been hard for her. She has a tendency to go too far to the right like she did yesterday, but this one should be fine.
yeah, she kind of just fell asleep a little bit yesterday, Kay, on that.
Handed right to left.
Gotta hug the right side of the fairway just to probably even keep it in the fairway with as firm as this golf course has gotten. Beautiful there by Minjee.
But the work got a lot tougher with that last miss for bogey at 17. Now 3 back of Lexi, and that
Can play to your advantage. Got to play for a little spin.
Good looking draw, just a hair right at the flagstick. This could be real good.
it is real good. It is really good. A chance for birdie for Minjee Lee. closest to her, 2 back. What a shot. Uphill looking.
She did hit it lower, but pushed it out to the right, much like she did at the 11th hole.
Yeah, that'll be just fine. She's chipping across the green there.
Ooh, caught too much ball. Spin. Off the other side. Goodness. We've seen a few players do that this week.
Yeah, we saw it. She hit it way too hard, huh?
Just powered it up the slope. Had to get it up there.
It's easy to do when you know.
From Thailand is not out of this yet. This is her second to the 17th. Needs a birdie finish, and that, if it just stays up on the correct level, will give her.
Oh, goodness.
And you can see that again. She ended up at the end of the stroke.
Moment, the 17th.
And Titicum for birdie. And that gets her to 3 under par. This is a player who's already won this year on the LPGA Tour, and she
as the champion. And that is a huge birdie putt for In-Ji Chun.
I love it. I love the.
This is right over the top of that bunker.
That's going to be fine. It all kind of drifts down into the bottom. I'm going to go too far, but I think it's going to be absolutely fine. Now needs to avoid the divots. Watch it. Watch it. Yes.
Now, this further right, I think, than she would have liked. It's going to just depend on how it hits on the side slope and where it ends up.
Yeah, just it's going to be up.
Birdie to get in even par for the week.
Good looking shot. They need to stay on that hill.
Yeah, there's a slope there. Is it going to stay today? And that's going to be down in an area where we've seen that putt break.
See if she can keep it down on her line.
Wasn't far away, but it drifts by. She
Left
didn't
it
give it
short.
enough. Yeah. Well, that was an opportunity, a golden opportunity for In-Ji Chun. It was for back-to-back birdies. And she remains 5 under. No. It's a 3-putt for Lexi at the wrong time.
Just pushed it there, Tom. Just a little bit of a cut in the stroke, which is what her 10 close to the right side as possible. Just keep it in the fairway.
Starting down the center, she's leaning on it, so it's heading to tear right, but it's just going to go absolutely perfect inside those bunkers.
That driver has been a strong club for her all week, and once again here on the 18th hole with the 1-shot lead. Look at how far that is rolling.
Stay out of the divots. Stay out of the divots. That's headed right.
Yeah, that's wow, over the bunkers. Just depends. This is an aggressive line. Much more aggressive than I thought, but wow, what a result.
One arm off the club.
This is heading left. She's going to have to get a good bounce forward.
Oh, she hits off the downslope. Got an unlucky bounce. Definitely sounded like a miss strike. Didn't quite catch that solidly.
And that's not going to be an easy. Up and over the ridge. And now down. Carrying a little bit of speed. All in all, not too bad. It was low all the way. It never had a chance. So a tap in for par for Lexi, tying Min-Ji Lee's 4 under number, and that'll put the full focus on NG Chon Ford. And NG Chon perseveres and wins the championship with a clutch par putt at the 72nd hole.